Hey everybody, this is Matt, back with another Matt Checks Out. This is Urban Myth Dissolution Center. This is a pixel art adventure game. Gives me a lot of World of Horror vibes. Dealing with a lot of spooky business, the occult, monsters, that sort of thing. The art for this just really grabbed me. I've been following it for a little bit, so I was really excited to see this demo pop up for Steam Next Fest. Look. You know, we don't need a big preamble sometimes. Let's just get into it. This is a work of fiction. You know, it never hurts to say that up top. Autosaves, good, thank you. Oh no, why now? Why here? Does that person not have a head? There's something here. Hide, Azami. This art's great. I'm already so excited. Ooh. 3 days ago. Get a little flashback. God, this art. All right, you want to talk about, I never talk about graphics in a game. I always talk about art. I always talk about art style. Ooh, that's probably bad. You probably don't want that to happen. Anomaly checkup, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center? Business call. I've always seen weird things ever since I was born. I was hoping they might be able to help. Center's down the elevator, 4 floors deep. I hope they can fix me here. Basement 4 is so deep. Hello? Ah, I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came here seeking help. And you have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Why, yes, but how did you... Huh! Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azami for Fukurai. That's me. But how did you know my... I too happen to see as you do. Thanks to this strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguria, Center Director. First up, let us identify what you're seeing. Identify? These might help clear things up. This rules. I'm just gonna say this. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. This rules. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Miss Azami, about the things you're seeing. They're different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed. You might call it clairvoyance. Can I click on that? No? Okay. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You're probably visualizing them in some way. I see. It's simply put, you can see people and things that were there before. But seeing them better isn't really helping? You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. And could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here, at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please, do something about these things I'm seeing. All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first so you can relax a bit. Oh, right. Slowing down. Sitting down. Nope. Ow. Oh, of course. Uh-huh. What just happened? That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. A terrible curse indeed. What? What? First chair. I'd placed it there for research. How careless of me. So what happens now? Well, you sat in it, so you either figure things out or just die. I mean, yeah, those are kind of the only two options, right? Like, let us undo the curse that just hit you. Yes, please. You really should. I believe I kept it. I just can't get over the fact that the chair's just sitting there. He's like, oh yeah, it's the death chair. My bad. I forgot I was doing other things. I just left the death chair. I believe I kept a research file in this chair somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it. We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it. I'm powerless to assist, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Well, that's good. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. All right, so we get, how to undo the curse, examine the document. Here's our options, okay. Look at the chair. I thought this was here for guests. Why did I ever sit in that thing? And why leave such a thing laying around anyway? It's a fair question, I think. Oh, I see. This is for this. This is for this. I thought this was a different item. No idea what I'm even looking for. Look for the file, obviously. Kunio, Yanagita, Umagusu, Minakata, Shinobu Orakuchi, Shigeru, Mizuki. Folklore studies. Are those names I'm supposed to recognize from things? Am I pronouncing these names right? Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer at least? Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Chemiotoxins from venomous snakes, background proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression, liberation, caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? I didn't look for it all the same. Shaping your happiness, surefire tips for building rapport. Occult Great Reset. All sorts of books. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director. Check with the director. This is, oh man, the style in this is so good. Observe. Director-san, yes. Am I looking pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. Can't find it. Sorry, dog. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles, but I can't seem to find the file. I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again. But when I wore those glasses earlier, kind of saw ghosts even more than before. It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late. Wait, what happens to me if we are too late? I'll put the glasses on and find the file with clairvoyance and all that. Boop. Here goes. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing this. This place has ghosts too, or rather, people and things that were here before. Something. They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking, but I might find something near that shadow, right? Right. Now or never. I knew I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I should take off the glasses when we need to talk. Good to know. Oh, little music shift too. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. Found a clue, research file. Is that it? Okay. Back to normal music, that's great. I think it's this one. Ah, fantastic. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. So I'm saved now. How do you undo the curse? I don't know. Huh? The file didn't mention anything about uncursing. Only that those afflicted by the curse would suffer from lower body necrosis. Necrosis? What is that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? Found a clue, death-inducing curse. What should I even do? Well, you sat down in the chair. Did you feel anything when you did? What I felt? I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse. I'll go check. I gotta keep trying. Examine the chair. I love this little call-out box. This is so fun. I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director. Jabbed by splinters? When I sat in that chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, it's probably just a splinter or something. I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? How could I possibly? Mrs. Zombie, let's think of a hypothesis. Hypothesis? Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Let me see. The previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Video games. No, I honestly have no clue. Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information and focus on the most likely possibility. It's all right, you can do this. Compare possibilities from the collected information. Focus on one. I'm not sure I understand. I'll give it a thought. Oh, so we have a little how to undo the curse. Oh. Let's think things over for a bit. What should I think about? Jabbed by a splinter. Let me offer a hint to get you started. Director-san? According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means? People who sit down are cursed and their bodies start rotting? Yes. However, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. When I sat, I felt a jab like from a splinter. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood. Maybe there's a poisoned trap that jabs you with a needle, injecting a necrotizing poison. That's so great. That might mean if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it's poison? Maybe that pain I felt was a needle. I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis. Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now, then? Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. I'll check right now. Yeah, you were gonna examine the chair and then you just sort of thought about the chair. Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. There's a clue to what the poison is. We could find an antidote. It's not coming off. There we go. Well, it sounds like you broke the chair in half, which is fine, probably. Mrs. Ami. I did it, Director-san. Now we find out what the poison is, and this is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself, it's real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it. Wait, you knew this all along? I thought I was going to die from the poison. Yet now you're demolishing the chairs, changed things rather drastically. Imagine that, a visitor destroying the cursed chair. We'll need you to cover the repair bill. What? I'm so sorry. We had borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen? And I do admit being careless on our end, so about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? Aha, cause she's clairvoyant. But please. Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. 10 million. Your special power clairvoyance will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I can do that. I'll just go now. Phone number, something. Inagami University, Comp Sci, 3rd year. Street address. No, that's my phone number. And why do you know about uni? I told you I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. This is unreal. Yet I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. Oh, I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? Also, you might want to use this. A journal? Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look. Book. Me! Is this the right page? Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already. Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me to begin with? I see. The director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it? Vision. Yes, his vision. A power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I somehow ended up working here. Director, investigator. But also pressures me to pay back my debt in a passive-aggressive way. Curse chair. Look at this guy. you have your journal now. How about we take a quick break? A quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time? First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay. What are urban myths anyway? It's the oh, whoop. Oh, we should visit my own said there are a variety of secret societies. Oh, okay. Way too fast. 1 hour later. And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimum required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. Some of it is seared into my memory, like the passion in your eyes and voice. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on the investigations. Like right now? Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case. Huh? This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, who you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigation. The lady with the hair buns? Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Oh, okay. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case. I see. All set, Mrs. Ami? It's a pleasure to be working with you. Looking forward to paying back my dues. Hey. Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azami Fukurai, right? Let me think. Zammy. Yasumi Tomarigi. I go by Jasmine. Yasumi. Oh. Yasumi. Jasmine. Get it? Jazumi. Okay, sure, yeah. I guess. What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for urban myths too? So that's all you. I just drive around. Deal? Seriously? Director again. Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well? Why me? Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way. Understood. Cool van. Love any game that lets you have a van. I did a TTRPG session not that long ago. Let me have a van, and it was great. This is not in my job description. Sorry? Nah, it's okay. Again, it's the boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about the social media research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So the reason we look things up is tracking rumors and such. Tracking rumors? Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Tracking rumors, social media research. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Go on and give it a try. I'll back you up. Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine. Yeah. Boss man's notes say it all started from this Aiko person's account. For starters, check how far the rumor's spreading. How far it's spreading? And all urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut to the core first. Do you think I'll be able to? Choose the post and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. I should just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. Aiko 7-Fig consultant. Some weird dude showed up at Mia's place, tried to attack her. We called the police. It's not really helping much. Search for anomaly sightings, try finding search words. Huh? It's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much. It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself? What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. It could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Terrifying anomaly appears. Yeah, the numbers are going up in real time. That's fun. Huh? It's blowing up. Oh, they do the same. Yep. Okay. I'm scared but managed to snap a pic. What? Jasmine, you should look at this. Whew, would you look at that? Is that a ghost? No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. Shadow in the photo. What uses police? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all. Treated horribly by the police. You okay? You should call authorities. This is just the influencer Aiko desperately chasing clout? Is this all a setup? Who knows? I can't unsee the billboard in the window? Man, something wrong? The sign showing through the window. Unique landmarks. This? Articles like these, do they cover them as actual incidents? Or as features on spooky stories or something? Who knows? Oh. I suppose it's scary either way. Gotta check on site. Wait, sounds ominous. Happened faster than I expected. Guys found her way too quick. Don't think you get the info out of me that easily. I'd never tell where Mio's place is. Oops, my hand slipped. Mio, could that be? Oh, Mio's place. You know her? She might be someone I know. Oh, hey. What? Cut out the sudden screams. Some of the letters seem to be moving, although I can't see clearly. Maybe I should look through the glasses? Oh, put on the glasses! What's going on? The letters are popping out. Say what? The letters, Mio's place, are popping out of the screen. No idea what you mean. Is it because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching, yeah. How and where would I do that? See the search box? Pick the search terms from there. Recap time. Search around for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. Also check new posts in the timeline that turn up from the searches. That's social research in a nutshell. All right, this is great. Doxed. Well, that's... Oh, sure, because she took the picture with the sign. I think this really is Mio's place. So this is your friend's. I think so. I think so is not enough to go on. There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. Your very first case involves someone you know? Not the luckiest recruiter in town, are you? The director told me I'd be good at this case. That's why it was assigned to me? Meisonshin Nakamachi 2. Bing! This is terrible. She's my friend. This guy's way too excited. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes. So how's it looking? But if it's to save a friend, with your help, the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive you around. Of course. I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork. Legwork, I'm on it. Mio's place. So this is the doxed girl's place? The first thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and we can counter it. Identifying the urban myth first. So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first, and investigate the room. Let's go say hello. Are you okay, Mio? Azami, why are you here? Reason for coming. After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listed me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen and they didn't find any leads, they did a quick search and just left. That's terrible. So then you contacted the center? That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I thought, if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Eiko-senpai saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Azumi, I really need your help. Journal updated. About Mio. Mio's your faculty, are you studying it again? I'm keeping notes on the case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23 years old. Unagami University, Human Sociology, 3rd year. About the incident. Incident's trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? I'm still pretty confused though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice at first, but Eiko-senpai did. She helped me get out. Something suddenly appeared in your place? You'd lock the door, right? Yes, I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could it get in? I'm so scared. You can trust me. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job and not super sure of myself, but I'll help you in any way I can. I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you, Azumi. I'm on it. Do you remember what that thing looked like? I don't know. We rushed out of the room, but I've also felt like I was being watched for a while now. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Azumi, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. Found a clue, anomaly that occurs in old buildings. Oh. I should make a note about Mio too in my journal. Mio Sato, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my friend at uni. Yes, my friend from the same uni. University classmates Mio Sato. We became friends when Mio lost her student card, and I, without realizing it back then, found it for her with my clairvoyance. Hello, I'm Azumi Fukurai, Mio's friend. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. You're her friend? Didn't know. Mio said she'd found a detective agency for anomalies. But I doubt you existed until you showed up. But anyway. The police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio, she needs it. Who are you? Is it okay if I call you Aiko-san? Of course, Mio calls me Aiko-san too. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Aiko Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Also temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur? I guess. You're at GAMIU too? GAMIU? Yes, I'm a 3rd year computer science major at Inugami University. We're schoolmates, how lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Yes. Can I ask about your relationship with Mio? Mio's in Oki-sensei's human sociology seminar, right? I studied under Professor Oki too, as Mio's my seminar kohai. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her and we grew close as friends. I see, that's why you knew each other. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. Do you use alma mater if you haven't graduated? I haven't heard it used that way. About the incident, please tell me what it was you saw. Last night I was talking with Mio and lost track of time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions on the rug. You were gonna sleep on the floor? Yes, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't gonna steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned the lights off, were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door somehow. I told Mio to run to the police as there was someone in the room. Could you tell me in detail about what you saw in the room? In detail? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared. I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, the shadow loomed up as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I couldn't imagine where we'd be. A shadow that didn't look human. That shadow must be the anomaly then. But where did it appear from? That's still unclear. I should note this down. The shadow that suddenly appeared. This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. But once I did, the guy disappeared. Disappeared, just like that? More or less, he was gone before I knew it. I see, duly noted, thank you for your help. Famous big sis figure. I should write about Aiko-san in my journal. Aiko Shimizu, our client for the case. She's Mio senpai at the university seminar, which means she's my... She's Mio senpai, so that means she's your senpai. I hadn't met her before, but knowing she's a uni senpai gives me a good vibe. Senpai means she's older. Yeah, Kyohai is the younger term. You don't hear that as often. Senpai, I feel like, gets used a lot. All right. Take a peek under the bed. Classic. Box of clothing and luggage, not much space. Maybe room for one person? Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled on top. You can see the billboards on the buildings across the street, 4th floor. Try searching with the glasses. Well, I think we found him. A ghost! But according to the director, my power is clairvoyance, and I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. How could it not be a ghost? But if I'm seeing something, then something was here? Sure, look closer. Yeah, it's a great idea. Whoa. It's terrible. I feel like this shadow is watching me. I need to take a closer look. The shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? Discuss about haunted spirits. So now, yeah, I can ask you about what you saw. The thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts? Blurry and all, but also intangible? Wasn't it that kind of shadow? Huh? I'm sorry for this abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light or a lie. The thing you saw was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. Hope you can solve this case for us. Mio, a few things. Okay, so we've asked her everything. This is the unit bathroom. Excuse me. Regular, everyday, mundane door, lock and chain fully functional. Oh, this is them running. That's interesting. Oh, what's this about? They look like legs? Touch it. Sure, why not? Why not touch it? Can't seem to actually touch it. Feels so weird. What What exactly is the shadow? I should think about it once we have more clues. I should note this too. Shadows seen through clairvoyance. 3 of 8 clues. I see a haunted spirit. Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are the shadows that show up with these glasses? Don't see them. No way I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them, but not touch them. Aren't most monsters in urban myths kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages. What are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me, you figure it out. About the shadowy traces. Well, you know, let's just ask her everything, because if there's anything she's got, we're gonna need it. Do you usually go on investigating on site? Usually? Ask those who encounter anomalies about what they saw, things like that. Enough leads, you start to see the rough shape of the urban myth. Shape of the urban myth? Who saw what, when, and how, all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. And then you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his see-all vision or whatever, yeah? Wow. With that vision, watching everywhere I go, you okay or what? Basically, you're on site, gather clues, and boss man knows. So your job here is to give info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. Jasmine, how long have you worked here? 6 months? Not even, actually. What exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Don't know, really. We look into rumors. If it's paranormal related, we figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? National or local government, also universities and research organizations. This case here is probably the boss man just spotting a rumor and taking interest. Oh. I should write about Jasmine in my journal too. My senpai at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be uninterested. Not quite disinterested, not quite. Let me rethink this. Oh, not very friendly then. Okay, I would have taken that as uninterested, but doesn't matter, I will keep trying. All right, well, I'm glad there's no like weird penalty. Oh, do we have enough we have enough info. Let's think things over for a bit. What am I seeing with this clairvoyance power? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. Not really helping much, even if I can see things. And it seems you may still need my support. I can offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier. Oh no, my memory of the director is going self-aware. But first, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Feels weird being tutored by the mere memory of our director. Then again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me? I feel smarter somehow. I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memory as each location a view of the past. So I'm peeking at what someone was doing when there before? If so, what about that foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance? Maybe this is the memory of Aigo-san running away with Mio. Crushed it. I love that. God, I love that little pop-up. That pop-up is so good. If so, I really can see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, what Aiko saw, and what I saw through my clairvoyance. They don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts and my clairvoyance might tell us something. There we go. Mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. We only had one witness. They might have simply imagined things. But Mio also mentioned feeling watch. I have no idea what to think about or how. In that case, let me offer some guidance. My resident director boss is talking to me again. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose the shadow actually exists and acts similarly to humans. If it acts like us, then I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. Maybe there's a route somewhere within the room that leads in. Was that really so? At first, we need to consider whether the shadow actually exists and acts similar to human beings. Is it the other way that leads in somewhere within the room? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I get it. Listen, that's just semantics. Guess I try to focus how it got inside the room. Man or monster, that just shows who or what they are. Look for possible points of entry. All right. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door is locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me. Can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I should snap a pic here too. Take a peek in the bathroom. Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide. I'm here, so may as well snap a shot. Look closer. Always look closer. On close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. The seat is raised as well. I remember Mio being the type who's always conscious about this stuff. I should close it for now. Check the unit bathroom. Got our clues. Oh, do you have something new to say? Is that why you have a thing? Oh yeah, how did the shadow get in? I've been thinking to find out what the shadow was. We should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then, I've been extra careful to check the door, so how could this... It was really sudden, out of thin air even. Something scary happened? Can I ask what happened to you before, if it's okay? Around 2 years ago, I think, someone was kind of stalking me? It was one of the reasons I moved here. Since then, everything was okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Azumi. About your boyfriend. You know, like, please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I'd call a boyfriend, not currently. No BF now. Noted. This is a... Okay. Calm down, Azumi. Check under the bed. Any secret passages? Boy, wouldn't it be weird. But I could fit pretty easily, so a man could hide here too. Let's get a picture of this too, just in case. Think things over, just think about it. I should ask what the police told them. Oh, we got a couple things. Do you hear any noises from somewhere in the room? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, you've been taking pics of the place, right? Can I take a quick look to refresh my memory? Yes, of course. Thanks. She's scrutinizing each pic. Something on her mind? About this one. When did you take it? The toilet lid is raised. This might upset Mio. She's meticulous about these things. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not the one who raised the lid or the seat. Oh well. Calm down, I didn't do it. Did the place say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I hated the way they treated me and stopped listening midway. I think they told Mio something. Understood. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought of the same thing and asked them, but they didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor and the road in front is pretty busy. Some places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely. I see, makes sense. Window entry unlikely, noted. Good luck with your investigation, I believe in you, Azumi. Window wasn't point of entry. That's 8 clues. I've talked to Mio and Aiko-san. I've looked around the room, I think. So getting closer to narrowing down the urban myth? Well, yeah, not like we could. About that time, though. At this stage, the boss man tends to call. Someone's phone is ringing. See? Right on cue. Huh? What? It's mine? Pick up already. Yes. Hello, this is Azumi. Director Margarita here. Well done, Ms. Azumi. Director-san? Cut the formalities, eh? Director or whatever is fine. Yes. Director. San. Thanks to your effort, the urban myth within the case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is. Okay, how do I identify the urban myth? Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification. It's about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches this case's specifics. This is another one of my beginner questions, but do you even need to identify what it is? Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them. So if this myth is one of them, Mio might still be in danger? Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree. Oh, I see what you mean. Without further ado, let the identification begin. Oh. Cool. Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution, so I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone what I just told you. Well, everyone? Our director is here on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field for our center's records. This is to determine which urban myths match the specifics. So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But you don't need to hear our investigation report first? Such is the power of my vision. I'm already aware of your investigation results. The director is basically an anomaly himself. Let's begin by laying out what exactly happened here. This started around Mio and Aiko-san. You both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct? That's right. This intruder that you witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed. Though pictures were uploaded to social media, do you suspect they were fake? That is not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts rather than relying solely upon their accounts. Objective facts. Ms. Azumi, I understand you have already gathered the necessary clues. With your power of clairvoyance. Yes, I think. So, Ms. Azumi, would you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance? I saw a figure. Saw a shadowy figure. I believe that's the entity that made Mio feel watched and that Aiko-san saw. I don't know if it was human or anomaly, but I think something must have been present in that room. Great! All right. This is the style in this game is so good. Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. We were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Hello? Let us focus on what exactly that shadowy figure might have been. Ms. Azumi, I believe you found some form of evidence that said the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Was there anything that caught your eye? You mean other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance? Yes, there was a clue you came across while investigating. If you were watching with your vision, you could just tell me? I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. Let me ask you, Ms. Azumi, where was that evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room? The bathroom! The bathroom felt kind of strange. Ha, splendid. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom? The toilet! Let me guess. The toilet seat being upright? Mio's the type who closes the lid, too. There's no way she'd leave the seat up. Excellent! What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. All the more as the resident has been consistent about handling the lid. Which means the third present in the room would have been male, a man. What the what? What would an open toilet lid tell you? A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was most likely male. Huh? So this anomaly chose to relieve itself? You shouldn't assume what anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomena, while others act just like humans. Wonderful, this urban myth's traits are seeping out into the light. Director San, are you enjoying this? Miss Azumi, your next choice will be vital. Sure. A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly and from where? I remember Mio saying it appeared out of nowhere. Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There always is something about where they appear. So, Miss Azumi, yes. Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly? I think Aiko saw it. It was Aiko-san. She saw it when they were getting ready to sleep. Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room had only one bed, so Aiko-san improvised a bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Ms. Azumi, do you know where Aiko-san saw the male intruder? Under the bed? Under the bed, I'd guess? Aiko-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed. Brilliant! These are great. These are fantastic. Aiko-san noticed the man hiding under the bed. Oh! Whoa! The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Whoa. The man under the bed. Well, that... I mean, okay. Yeah. Okay. How do we identify the shadowy man that came from under the bed? He is the man under the bed. Oh, well. Oh, hey, I know that one. The one with the machete or axe. Hides under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really? Yes, it's a popular urban myth. Possibly originating in the United States. Yes, I think he was holding something. An axe? Might have been. Director San, what should we do? What could I do? I need to think of something. Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against. Huh? Other sightings vary, an initial and only encounter, or another case where it jumped around from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next action is what makes this anomaly so compelling. Compelling? Mio's in trouble right now. Tell me what to do. As I said, this one cannot be countered. So you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on. Oh? What if it shows up today as well? You seem to misunderstand, Miss Azumi. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigational organization focused on urban myths. We're neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope. That's a terrible thing to say. I just wanted to protect Mio. Oh, it's okay, Azumi. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. But Aiko-san... Azumi... I don't know what to do. Mio... Don't worry, my place is just one station from here. I can show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Mio, listen. Yes? And I'd like you to have this at least as a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried. A whole letter? Well, we should call it a day. I love Jasmine just like, well, we're done. Please rest well, Mio. If we check the locks, it should be good. Why is this even happening? Azumi, help me. Oh, scared me. Just a call. Who is it? Oh, hello, Aiko-san. Yes, yes. Thank you for your help these last few days, and I'm glad I wasn't alone. No, I know you're busy with work. Please. Yes, all locked. Balcony and entrance, the chain's in as well. Yes, bedtime for me. You too. Oh. Not again. Oh. Yeah, that's just a dude with an axe. This is, God, the art in this. Art in this is outstanding. Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again. Seriously? Mio call you or what? No, I can't seem to reach Mio. But I heard from Aiko-san earlier this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when I get there, I think. What? Wait. Is this new mess that bad? Even worse. Aiko-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Mio's really upset. Not sure I get what's going on. But we should probably take a scroll, yeah? Urban myths come out of rumors, remember? Might just affect what that dude under the bed does too. Start by checking social media like before. I'll try looking around. Got a message from Boss Man. We should start from Aiko-san's account. First thing, let's check what happened. All right, that's actually where we're gonna leave it with Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Try to keep these demos to a reasonable length so let you get a taste for it. If you want to check it out yourself, what? This wasn't here the first time I booted up this game. I mean, it was cool seeing pixel art Bigfoot. Let me tell you, this is a thing from Yu-Gi-Oh, right? That's Jimmy Carter. So yeah, this is Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Checking this out as part of Steam Next Fest. The link to the Steam page, if you want to check this out for yourself, if the demo is still available. There you go. There's the title card. This link to the Steam page will be in the description, so you can check this out yourself. If the demo's still available, download it, play it yourself. You can play the whole thing because, you know, it's your own time. You do whatever you want to do. If it's not available, you should wish list it. That'll let you get updates on when it's coming out, when there's sales, whatever's going on. If you want to see more demos that I've checked out, the link to that will be in the description. This is Matt Checks Out Season 2. I'm calling it Season 2 because these are all pre-recorded instead of being done on stream, as I did a whole bunch of other ones. As I mentioned, I stream 5 days a week over on Twitch every weekday. Link to that, you guessed it, in the description. Everything you need is in the description. If there's something you need that's not in the description, you know, tell me. I don't know. I'll put something in there. It'll be fun. I try to think of a funny thing to say to put in the description, but I've had a long day, so just pretend I said a funny thing. Figure out a funny thing for me to have said, and let me know in the comments. And the funniest one, I'll put in the description. How's that sound? All right, I'm gonna go have some water because that was so much talking. But until next time, be well, do good.